What's up, guys? Welcome to Mike It Yourself. And today's video is going to be a cool video because it's the first, I guess, thing we're doing to the Road King. So, of course, I mentioned in that intro video that I'm going to be doing a couple of things that I'm not going to record because it's redundant to stuff that's already been posted on my channel. So, LED headlights, LED turn signals, those are simple changes, and I've shared them with you already, so I don't want to kind of repeat myself. It's just, there's nothing hard or different really about it between this and the Softail or the Road Glide. Well, Road Glide would be a huge difference actually, but with the Softail, most of it's all pretty much the same. But the one thing I did want to show you is something that I did not change on my Softail, and I should have. So let's take a look at this. So the Road King came with a Phillips head screw here that goes into the fender, and I don't like it because I don't want to have to pull out a tool just to get the seat off of the bike. I want to be able to just use my fingers. So I ordered this little kit here from Amazon, and it comes with the knurl knob, the a replacement base, and the little plastic E-clip. Now I understand a lot of people get frustrated with this plastic E-clip because, or C-clip, however, because they break, right? In fact, I looked at this one and it's already cracked, so good thing to replace it. The really cool thing that I like about this is they sent this zip tie. And at first I looked at it, I went, what the heck's the zip tie for? And believe it or not, instructions came with this thing. So I looked at these instructions, and I don't know if visually they're going to be the easiest to see, but the whole point, I got to hold it right side up, huh? So the whole point of these, or the whole point of the zip tie, is so that you can easily thread it through and hold it while you put the C-clip on. So I got to say, that's actually something pretty smart. Now, it's kind of coiled, right? Because it's been wrapped up in a small package for a long period of time. But the reality is you could use any zip tie, right? So if you have like an extra long zip tie that's nice and straight, it might be a little bit easier. But, you know, this is something better than nothing, right? Another thought that I had was maybe you could use like fishing line and a bolt. So you just kind of string it on the line, and, you know, the fishing line will be able to get fish through that hole. You can pull it all up, and the bolt on the bottom is keeping it from flying off or sliding off. And then once you get that clip on, you just cut your line or let it go or whatever, and you can pull it out and tighten things down. So let's go ahead, let's get this seat off, and let's remove the old clip. All right, so first things first, we take the screw out, which is a very simple process, and go ahead and pull off your seat. That way it's out of your way. Now, let me see if I can zoom in here a little bit. All right, so you see that plastic C-clip that's there? This one, yeah, it just doesn't look to be the greatest. Just gonna use my fingers, and it fell right down. So I'm gonna have to fish that out with a magnet or whatever. Not a big deal, I'm not too worried about that. Now we just need to insert the new one. And I don't think I have to say this, but I guess I'm gonna say it. And that is, you need to be able to access that area underneath. So take off your saddlebag, right? I mean, I think that's straightforward, but just in case, right? If anybody tries to do it with their saddlebag on, now you know. So let's take our kit here, and we've got the new C-clip. I'm going to put that off to the side. Our new knurled knob. Also put this off to the side. All right. So, like I said, I'm just going to fish this through. I'm going to try this one first before I grab one of my zip ties. But you see how that just kind of hangs on there? So the concept is you fish it through, pull it up, and once you got it in place, you put your C-clip on it, and then you can let this thing go, cut it, whatever you want to do. So let's give it a whirl. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, like I said, because the zip tie is pretty curly. I mean, you see how. So I'm going to switch out to a newer or a straighter zip tie, and probably one that's a little bit longer, just because, well, I've got bigger hands. That aren't letting me squeeze in as easily, so I'm going to just use this. This is probably a 12-inch that I got from Harbor Freight. There we go. So once you got it in place, take your C-clip. Dunzo. Easy, right? Drop the zip tie down. If you didn't care about the zip tie, this is brand new, so I'm going to keep it. But you could just cut it or whatever. Alright, so now that we've got that on, we can put the seat back on and use our new knurled knob. There you go, and it's on. So again, super quick, easy. Now the one thing I don't really care for on this one, and I have another knob that I might just swap out, and so I did try the other knurl knob that I have to see if it would fit, but the threads were different on the other base where they put that screw in, and they may have just done that by forcing the screw through. But now that I have this one in, I'm going to double check the threads, and I believe I have a chrome one. Let me see if I got that chrome one. All right, so here's this other one that I had. I bought this for the soft tail, and then that's what I found out that that plate or whatever you want to call it wasn't the same thread, because it was set up the same way. I had a big old Phillips head screw in there, but I ended up changing out to a Phillips head, or not Phillips head, but Allen head. I'm not sure if these are going to be same. I'm going to try it out. Hopefully it's the same thread. Unfortunately, it's not. That's okay. Like I said, it still looks a lot better and more convenient as far as being able to access the battery and stuff without having to find a Phillips head screwdriver or anything just to get that off. So there you go. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. This one's pretty simple. Like I said, straightforward. Just wanted to change out a bolt. You know, maybe one day I'll figure out what the thread is on this and see if I can find the actual base for it. But another simple mod. It was off of Amazon. I think I paid maybe 13 bucks for it. So dirt cheap and worth its weight in gold when it comes to just convenience. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, become a subscriber. I'd really like to have you as part of our community. It costs you $0 to become a subscriber, but it brings so much to me, so I really appreciate you hitting that subscription. And if you don't want to miss out on that next video, hit the notification bell. That way you get told when that next video is posted. And until that happens, I hope to see you in the win.